Voila, here we go. This video, Google slide is about language learning and proficiency. So we're going to talk about how do you acquire language and how well can you speak it. Okay, so in every language we have different modes under which we operate, different ways that we understand and communicate. Okay, so here are the different modes. We have interpersonal, interpretive, and presentational. So interpersonal is when you speak and you listen and then you reply and you give something back. It's a conversation. Or it's also reading and writing. Okay, so text messages, email, posting comments on your social media. That's all interpersonal because you're interacting with somebody and it's a two-way street. Okay, interpretive and presentational, on the other hand, are only one way. You're doing either the comprehension in interpretive is like reading, listening, watching videos, watching Netflix, in your targeted language. How much do you understand? Okay, the interpretive part. And then presentational is also just one way. You're not communicating with somebody else. You're just delivering the message. Okay, so those are the three different modes. And in language learning, we present that in a cone. So let's look at the next picture. So here you are. It's an upside down pyramid, right? Because when you start learning a language, you're starting here at the very bottom, but your knowledge is very little. Okay, and then as you build, you're going to get wider and bigger and more advanced. So the three different ranges, the three different levels that we have is novice, and those are broken down again into low, mid, and high, intermediate, low, mid, and high, and advanced, low, mid, and high, and then you reach superior and then distinguished. So distinguished, obviously you are pretty fluent. You can talk about any topic. Somebody talks about nuclear reactors and you can have a discussion about that. Okay, so we are all the way down here in novice low, and in Spanish 1 our goal is to get to about mid novice right here. Okay, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, what are the expectations and what does it look like to go to in your novice level? So here we go. So let's go back to the modes again. So in your interpersonal at the novice range, you're going to be able to have conversations about very familiar topics. Your classroom. What are things in your classroom? Oh, there are desks. Okay, there's a door. There are windows. What about your family? How many people in your family? Okay, and a lot of it will be practiced and memorized. With interpretive, you are going to we'll have the little readings or we'll watch a little video, and then you'll have to say, oh yeah, I'll ask questions. What did you understand from that? Okay, and then the presentational, you will make a presentation either on a paper, a drawing. Sometimes you'll do little simulated conversations, and all these things are all very practiced and memorized. So as you can see, we're staying in the novice range. You're going to do a lot of memorization and practice it over and over and over again. So it becomes part of your permanent memory, right? So you can use it when you get a little bit further down the road. Okay, so usually this is how it works. In Spanish 1, as I said, level 1, you're going to go from novice low to novice mid. That's kind of what we're expecting. And then you go to Spanish 2, you go to novice mid to intermediate low, and then level 3, intermediate low to intermediate mid. So I know in Bedford Public Schools, we ask that you do 3 levels of a foreign language to get an advanced diploma. So you can see that even after your level 3, you're not going to be a fluent Spanish speaker. you'll have a lot of skills under your belt, but if you really want to become fluent, then you need to keep going. Go through 4 and AP, okay? So the AP level is where you're going to be in your advanced. So if that's your goal, that's wonderful. That's where I would like for you to go, okay? So here we go. Here, I'm going to have you do this on your own. There are examples in English what novice looks like. Okay, so I want you to click through this. I'm going to upload the actual slideshow too. You can look and see what does novice look like. Same here. What does intermediate look like? And what does the advanced look like? So you can see what the different levels look like. And then this is your assignment to go with this. You need to write me a 1-paragraph summary on the language levels and the learning, okay? Your paragraph needs to include the levels of language learning. Where are you on the scale? What are you going to do to move forward in the course? And where do you think you'll end up at the end of Spanish 1? Okay, and this is, there will be an assignment in Canvas, and it's going to be called Language Levels and Personal Goal. And then just 1 paragraph about just what it said there. Okay? So I'm looking forward to hearing what you think and what goal are you going to put for yourself for this year. Okay? Hasta pronto. Adios.